And as Droot just enumerated, he's going to cast a couple of things to buff the party, and then as y'all kind of are making your way back to the door that you opened the secret, or the door that you previously opened, the secret passage leading down. Again, y'all kind of all feel this strange feeling, but y'all will. Everyone was able to shrug off the effects. No one was adversely affected. Before you venture anywhere else, Droot says he needs to say a quick prayer. The rest of y'all kind of look at him like you couldn't have done this while we were resting. So he sits by for about 5 minutes and says a prayer, and then
during the 5 minutes, sometime during the 5 minutes, you'll see.
I don't. Does anybody hear what he said?
I didn't hear a word of that.
I didn't get any of that.
He lagged up.
I would just assume he said during that 5 minutes he was reading a book. Let's see. So he'll finish up his prayer and mage armor. All right, gotcha. And y'all will walk back over to the what appeared to be a bookcase, but it was a passageway that during that fight the tyrant had closed. Y'all will reopen the door. As y'all do so, you'll all kind of be hit with a very strong Arctic blast, and the sound of subterranean echoes. This passageway leads straight down. You can just again feel that the temperature just from opening the door drops a good 10-15 degrees. This would be where the heat has taken the longest to reach, because this will be the furthest depth of this structure that y'all are going to be descending into. As y'all kind of peer down into the darkness, you will see, y'all are about right here at the door. Y'all will begin heading down the stairs. Do we have particular marching orders?
I'll go first.
I would, probably the usual order.
I'm going to go at the end though, and I'm going to keep my eyes up on the holes.
Okay. All right.
We'll put Ivor in front of directly in front of Darut.
All right. Let me.
Ares sitting there next to him, I guess.
Let me do that. I got kind of everybody in just a generic order. Let's see here. So.
I'll be right where the bad guys are.
All right, I got you something like that. All right, Trevor's back. There we go. So y'all will again be roughly in this area right here. Y'all will begin making your descent down into the darkness. Again, you physically feel as you travel down these stairs that every few steps it seems like the temperature continues to drop. It is lit up though, again with these orbs spaced sporadically down. As you,
I'm lighting a torch to huddle around.
I'll put some dancing lights out in front of us.
Okay. Y'all will head down these stairs, and then you'll come to a where the stone corridor down, the steps down, kind of make a hard 90 degree to the right. And then as you travel down these stairs for the first time, well, I don't want to say for the first time, but definitely to this degree, this is probably the first time that you notice that this drawing does not match what your eyes now see. Based on this rough sketch, it appeared to be a short stairway down As you kind of round this corner and head down, the stairs actually open up into a cavern where the darkness stretches in both directions further than you can actually see. And these stone stairs continue traveling straight down past your line of sight. You actually cannot see where these stairs lead to. And again, the temperature is a good deal cooler than the flight up. I'm going to go ahead and move you over. And you will begin making your way down these stairs. Again, this is different than the drawing that Carrick is currently carrying. What appears on the drawing or the map to just be a standard staircase down, this appears to be an enormous cavern that is actually, for however many hundreds of years it took, the stairways been chiseled out, and as far as the eye can see in both directions and straight down is just sheer darkness. But your path does seem to be only one direction, and that is down. I will put him. You can drag him out on the board, but I'll do it for you if you want. So here. Let's see here. I can't remember when you had him or not. Let's see here. R2 right there.
Which way do we go?
I think we go down.
So the stairs are open, like there's a ledge.
Correct. It is. I think you actually used the reference last session when I visualized going down the stairs in like the Lord of the Rings in the Mines of Moria.
One way in, one way out.
One way in, one way out, and deep, dark expanses off the sides and straight down.
Are the stairs roughly like? Is that like 15, 20 feet wide?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, there are at least 4 squares.
Yeah, I didn't know if that was to scale or not.
Yeah, it's to scale. Yeah, this is obviously. I mean, these appear to be extremely sturdy. These are chiseled directly out of the stone in the cavern.
But are they like on a spire, or are they like floating? What's underneath them?
More stone, like out of the actual cavern itself.
So built up from the floor.
Yes, built up from the floor. Yes. You can't see where the floor is; it's so far down. But you can tell by the distance, wide, how far wide these stairs are. Obviously, they use this to transport construction equipment, things like that, when crafting and creating this, not only this cavern, but what you assume to be the chamber that works the gates and things like that. So this isn't the wooden beams from earlier. This is you have sure footing here.
Okay.
Good deal. Let's go down.
Yeah, I'll proceed down. That's fine.
All right, y'all will proceed down.
Hey,
I assume there's still holes around us.
As you at this point, as you kind of go in again, this is just an enormous cavern. You can't even in the darkness, you can't even see the ceiling.
Can I send R2 out to start this look around?
Yeah. Do you have control of him or her? I think it's a girl.
The 3 wide, like in the movies.
Yellow.
Yeah, I heard you. I said you should have control.
Oh yeah, hold on. I'm walking in the house. Let me get everything situated.
Okay. Yeah, I don't want to take control of your bird.
That's right. Don't murder my bird again.
Bart, do you have control of the dog?
yeah. Hold on.
I was just curious. I don't want that to rescue him again.
You don't want to have to do what?
I don't want to spend 20 minutes rescuing the dog again.
Well, I mean, I can't help that.
I know. Mm.
So y'all are waiting on me. On y'all go.
Well, you said you were sending R2 out.
Oh yeah, but I was just gonna have her fly around for a minute. Hey, come on.
Oh, okay. Well, and there's
Hey, come on.
multiple directions that she could fly. So, like I said,
I'll keep walking forward.
all right. And we'll just say it again at this point. R2. I mean, this is a massive cavern, and so R2 is. I'm just kind of flying blind here. She's just going to be making circles of directly. I'm going to say directly above the party, keeping a lookout, a distance out where she can't be, where the group can't see. So far, she hasn't spotted anything that causes her any alarm, and relays that to Carrick. Y'all kind of continue your ways down the stairs.
Going down.
Ugh, I don't know this shit. I'll keep walking.
I'll bring Carrick with R2. I guess R2 will be out here somewhere. Let's see here now. I need everybody to roll perception.
All right, I have a
Hey, first roll of the game.
Ooh.
Oh, damn. Good.
I'm at 19.
Get these out of the way. Ivor was a 19. Baron was like a 5 or 6.
Right. With that, as you're going to make your way down these stairs in this kind of staging chamber, Jack is going to call out to the group. And when I say call out, he's not going to scream or anything like that. But he's going to quickly get the attention, and he's going to point out in this direction. And Jack is just barely able to see something roughly about the same time that R2 is going to send a message back to Carrick. And it's going to, with it being so pitch black out in the darkness, you're going to be able to see the faintest of red lights.
No.
And as you all do that, you will hear a roar from the darkness. And as you do that, my mouse frozen. Hold on. There we go.
All right, I'm switching computers.
All right. All right. You are going to feel this roar from the echo again from the size of the cave. It's definitely emanating from this direction where Jack kind of points your direction. And I'm going to need Excuse me. I shouldn't have eaten that. I'm going to need.
That's what she said.
I can't do it. Well, I can. I got to go back to the right layer. But you can do it, Brock. I need Aries. You can pull up his.
Yeah, I got it. What do you want? What do you want him to roll?
I need him to make a strength save.
You get plus.
Who's this going at?
Aries.
Aries, okay.
All right, he's going to succeed. Y'all are going to see after Jack calls your attention to that direction, and he describes very quickly what he sees. Y'all are actually going to see Aries actually kind of howl a bit, and he's going to actually slide along the ground. But he's going to dig in his claws, and he's going to prevent himself from being pulled out into the expanse. He's going to, since he succeeded on that throw. As y'all are watching this transpire, you're going to hear this clawing and scratching, and as you do so, you will notice in front of you and behind you creatures crawling up quickly from the from down below the expanse. And I will need everybody to roll for initiative.
Oh, that didn't take long.
Carrick, what was yours?
20.
And I don't need R2 in there. You said R2, just kind of moved on yours, right?
She goes on my turn.
All right, so I'll just delete R2 from the.
Unless you want her to have your own turn.
All right, and let's see here. There we go. And we're going to put these in descending. All right. We've got everybody in there. We're in round one. Hopefully this will work. This should count the rounds as we go. Testing new tricks here. All right, so first up is this guy down here at the bottom. $5, $10, $15, $20, $25. He's at an angle. There we go. All right, he's going to charge the dwarf that's in the lead group. He's going to attempt to use his multi-attack. First one's going to miss. Second one's going to miss. Third one's going to miss.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that was lucky.
Wow. And that's the end of the game, boys.
Here we go. All right. Carrick, you have the first turn of the Iron Lords.
Oh, boy. How many foes am I aware of at the time? There's 2 or 3.
I don't know what I'd have to click on your character to see. I clicked on your token. You should be able to see 2 of them.
Okay, and they're both the bigger guys.
Mm-hmm.
I'll I guess just right off the bat, why don't we go for good old fashioned pull out some licorice root and point at Baron and say, "Go get him." And you'll feel your surge of adrenaline. And then I'll step kind of to the middle of the group, 5, 10, 15-ish, 20, me and the dog. And then I'll tell R2 on her turn or on Baron's next turn to help Baron with his next attack.
Okay.
And she'll have to move a little, I think. Well, she can swoop in she has 60 feet of movement.
Yeah, I went ahead and moved her down to Baron.
Oh, well, she can swoop in from there.
Oh, okay.
Stay out of range.
All right. Jack, you're up, bud.
All right. I am just going to burn a hideous laughter on this guy. So he needs to make a wisdom save.
Wisdom save. All right. And he has, let's see, magic resistance, so he'll have advantage.
That's what.
Didn't need it anyway. Good spell. Good spell. And I'm going to inspire Baron.
All right, you gonna take any movement?
I'll go stand in right here by Carrick.
All right. What's Ivor gonna do, Brock?
He'll step to his right
Okay.
and get a clear line of sight on this fellow
Okay.
down to the south, and cast Hunter's Mark, sneak attack. He won't. Did he take damage yet? I wasn't.
No,
I was looking stuff up. So we'll just roll this, and we'll hit anyway, probably.
No, that misses. That arrow will fly wide.
Okay, he's gonna roll one more with Hunter's Mark. It'd be
That one will hit.
12 points of damage.
All right. That one will find its mark in its shoulder.
He'll take the rest of his movement just to scoot up one.
Okay.
5 feet.
All right, Drew.
Let's see. I'll move down the stairs. And get to about there. Or actually, I can get right here. And I'll go ahead and cast Bless. I'm going to bless me, Baron, and Grim.
Okay.
So we get to add that D4 on attack rolls and saving throws.
Nice.
Anything else?
No, that's it for me.
All right. Grim.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, as a bonus action, I'll say the command word for my sword. No, I got the Holy Avenger out. Never mind. My bad.
Grim's
Trevor's muted, so I can't.
All right. Let's see. Let me get right and see my character. I'm gonna move here. Is that in melee of them? I can't tell
You have to move up.
Okay, so- If I move right there, well, I'll be on him or in him.
Hello.
Close enough. So you can see your character if you want to move him back one.
My mouse is all messing up. I'd like to be right here. Anyway, I'm going to use my action to attack with longsword, divine strike.
Okay. That'll make.
Okay, so it's going to be
18.
18 points of damage. I want to use. He gets pushed 10 feet away from me.
All right. So we get 5, 10, and 18 points of damage. All right.
Well, my intention was to knock him off the edge, but
That's fine. That's fine.
it was intended to push him
Yeah.
that direction.
Yep. All right. 5, 10. So you are going to knock him off the ledge. He is going to attempt to make a save. He will fall off the edge, but his claws will catch. And he will be able to keep himself from falling completely off. But he is now, he's kind of grabbed hold, so you can only see his claws and his chains as he's kind of hanging off the edge.
Fair enough.
You gonna take any movement?
Yes. I'm going to go ahead and that was safe 10.
All right. Next is this guy's up here turn. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 35.
Dang.
There he is. I wondered where that guy was.
Okay. Yeah, so I didn't know that guy was up there. I'll hastily move that direction. 10, 15, 20, 25.
I don't even know if you need to count when you're hasted. You could probably run 16 times around him.
Yeah, I could. I just
That's true.
doing it for the effect.
In fact, you could just basically do some stadium stairs up and down and get a workout.
Let's go with I want to make sure I hit this dude.
You are inspired too.
Yes,
And you're blessed.
and blessed.
And you have advantage. No, just kidding.
Not yet. But yeah, we'll do Great Weapons Master on this first shot. Inspiration. What is that?
D10.
No, that's a +4, so that's 19. If
Okay.
I'm blessed.
That will just make contact.
Okay.
So that's 31 points of damage.
Yeah.
And he's got to make a con save.
If he doesn't make a con save, if he regains hit points in the heat drown.
I mean, he's going to be able to regain it anyway. He ain't got that kind of power. Right. Are you going to make any other bonus actions or anything like that?
I got a lot more to do.
All right, I was going to say.
Oh, technically, you did have advantage on that first shot from R2.
Oh, okay. So he followed me over there?
Yeah, she's got 60 feet of movement. She can
Okay. So it would have hit anyway. Okay. I'm going to do the Great Weapons Master again.
All right. That'll hit. And
Okay.
so that's,
And I should get a second action, correct, Brandon?
37 minus.
Yeah, second action from haste. Yeah.
So I'm gonna do that again.
All right.
Ooh, that's gonna be 16.
Well, you can.
16.
And I'll use my inspiration. Is this an 8 or 10?
A 10.
So
That'll make contact. So that's 37.
yeah.
All right.
And I'll do that again.
All right.
Ooh, that's no help there.
I think actually hasted actions you only get one attack.
Yeah, I think so.
He gets. Oh, it's not an action. It's just an
It's
extra
an
attack.
action, but if you use the action to attack, you only get one attack.
Okay, so let's see. I did 1, 2, 3.
You should have 3. Yeah.
So yeah, okay. Well, that last one didn't hit anyway. So
Yeah. Wow.
there you go.
All right.
And I'll use the rest of my hasted action to back up to there.
Okay. That'll open it up to an opportunity attack.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to attempt to hit you with its chains. It'll miss.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit him with my sword.
Oh,
Nice. Yeah.
nice.
All right. So that is actually, I don't even have to double that. That's you will destroy that thing.
Nicely
Nice.
done.
All right. So as Baron has kind of gone to the back of the line, he makes quick work of this undead creature in the back, and the group is now able to turn its attention to the one that's hanging on the side of the stone stairs. Ares is up.
Ares, he's just gonna hang tight right here.
All right. Hold his action.
Yeah, he'll hold his
Oh, it
action.
did work. Do that round 2. All right, that'll help. All right,
That's nice.
so this one that is hanging here, he's going to use half his movement to pull himself up, and then he's going to use his remaining movement to charge into the fray. 5, 10, 15.
No.
And then he is going to attempt to use his multi-tack on the bard. His first attack, I don't know. It's been so long since I've tried to hit the bard. I don't know if what's your AC?
It's 18.
Oh, man.
So I'm just gonna cutting words that one, so I don't even have to roll.
All right. So whatever you reduce it by.
Yeah, I'll have to reduce it by 1, so it doesn't matter.
Okay. His second claw attack.
Yeah, that one works.
And then his chain attack.
That one misses.
All right.
Hey, I'd like to use my reaction to take a swing at him.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah. Well,
That'll hit. All right. So you will slash into one of his extremities. You'll see some black viscous fluid ooze from his shoulder as you do that. But he still is standing tall and ready to face the wizard who is up next.
Yeah, the wizard's going to see the bard, look at Jack, and be like, "Oh crap, man!" Gonna do a little 5-10-ish movement, and I'm gonna look back at Baron and just kind of point forward, and
I know that guy's there.
my purple stone and toss it in the air, and it's gonna start hovering my head.
Okay.
And I'll tell R2 to help Baron on his next attack.
Okay. Jack, you're up.
I am going to oh my god. I forgot what this spell does.
Oops.
I'm just going to try to incapacitate him again with another hideous laughter.
Okay. Ooh, I think I made that margarita a little strong.
In that case, carrot kills everyone.
God, no. Let me focus here. He's got to make a wisdom save.
Another wisdom save, yep. Oh, my God.
Oh man, come on.
So this is what, a bone devil? Nice.
Undead.
Undead bone devil.
All right, so he will. He's missed about 40% of his attacks, but he's apparently pretty smart tonight. So I assume you don't want to pull out a melee range.
No, I'm going to stay right, sure.
All right.
All right.
Ivor, what's Ivor going to do?
He'll back up just maybe one spot here and
Okay.
go do his entire. He can get Colossus Slayer now.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus, he's not rolling well. And then he'll just
That'll
do. Same thing, but take off sneak attack.
Hey,
All right.
I think
Doesn't matter.
you can use it again because it didn't
Yeah.
this time.
Yeah, it's just on one hit. You
Okay,
can,
well, it doesn't matter.
You just get the damage once. He can keep trying with each hit. Yeah.
Okay, well, he didn't. He didn't hit.
Oh, he didn't hit again. Never mind.
You gonna do anything else?
No, he's good.
All right, Drew.
All right, I'm gonna try something else here, guys. I'm actually gonna use my Sacred Oath, Nature's Wrath, and he has to make either a Strength or Dex saving throw, his choice. Shoot, that ties it. So that did not work. All right. Then I'll swing around and stay in melee range to the other side.
Okay. Grim.
All right, I'm coming back.
Coming back.
Little dwarf running up the stairs. All.
He's like climbing the stairs.
Pretty much winded. I'll just make another attack.
All right. That'll hit.
We'll do 10 points of damage, and I'll use my Thunderbolt Strike again. I wanted to try to knock him off the sledge again.
All right. So 5, 10. And then we'll try to make a dex save again. He will fail. So
Yeah.
you will knock him completely off, and you will hear a large growl or roar as it kind of dissipates. Further it falls. Then way delayed, you will finally hear what sounds like some type of collision. You assume it's his carcass hitting the stone below. And
If I want to count as he falls and see how far he fell.
all right. As you do that, you will realize that he fell approximately somewhere between 175 to 200 feet.
Yeah.
Holy.
Oh, man.
Guess you still didn't call.
All right, y'all are out of combat.
I can't fly that far. All right.
Featherfall.
All right, so everybody make a perception check.
Oh boy.
The 23, unless somebody rolls before better than the 23 is going to be sufficient along with R2. Oh God, dog. The was that Bear? Which one was that?
That was
Ivor
Ivor.
or Baron?
Ivor.
Okay. Between Ivor, Grim, and R2, everyone still has their weapons at the ready, but they are able to kind of with R2 circling above and Ivor and Grim taking a look around. You do not see the soft red lights anywhere in any direction. It appears that the creature has subsided into the darkness, and y'all are free to continue your trek downward.
Real quick, before we move any further, I'm going to have R2 kind of like fly along the stairs and look at the ledge and see if she sees anything kind of down
Gotcha. All right. She will do a survey as y'all move down the stairs. She's going to look along the craggy rocks to make sure that there's nothing else hanging or climbing up. R2 does not see anything that she relays back to you as a threat.
All right.
Get out of here.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm gonna suggest to Drove's gonna suggest to the group that he does not like heights and he definitely wants to get down from here quickly.
Yep. Let's move.
you're gonna see the flash run by y'all.
Yeah. 48 more seconds, sir.
Yeah, I know.
All right. As y'all
That's 360 feet of movement.
Yeah, I know. I'm gone.
Actually, if you use your action to run, both actions to dash, that's 3 dashes around. Oh gosh, I don't even want to think about how much it is.
All right. As y'all reach the bottom of these stairs, it seems to you it seems like you've been descending for forever, but it's only probably been, with the time that y'all are sprinting down after combat, it's probably only been another 45 seconds to a minute that it took to trek down to the bottom. And what seems to go on forever finally ends at a ledge. The cavern kind of encloses and comes, you're able to finally see the ceiling again and the walls, and you come barreling down to what appears to be a wrought iron gate. Whoever was in the lead is going to approach this gate. You'll be able to look back up and see at least what your field of vision will see is the stairs leading back up to the top side. And so now you are standing at an iron gate.
Trapped, I'll look.
I mean, y'all are better than I'll look, but I'm at 0 for investigation.
I got a 16 with none.
All right. Carrick is going to kind of move up to the front of the group, take a look at the wrought iron. He is going to not see anything that causes him suspicion that there might be some type of trap. He's going to touch the wrought iron and see that it does swing freely, and it will open without any problems. And the group will descend into through the gate into a room. As you kind of walk into this room, you're going to be greeted with another large cavern, not anything like it was before. You're able to see the ceiling at this point. The ceiling appears to be roughly 40 to 50 feet tall. Everything is covered in ice and rock. This has been carefully constructed and chiseled out of the inside of the mountain. You are able to, from the room that you were standing in, you are able to see that beside the gate that you came through, directly opposite of that is another wooden gate. There is a stone terrace or a stone path that kind of runs the circumference of the room. But again, you kind of find yourself standing in the middle of a frozen cavern. Someone has spent a lot of time constructing this. This does not match the map in which that you are currently holding. These were apparently later constructions or add-ons, but not a different, either a different owner or something that was meant to be a secret. One thing of note is now that you're able to see the ceiling again, and now that you know what you are looking for, you are able to spot large holes in the ceiling of the stone that have been disintegrated through. You now know, with enough encounters with this creature, that these are tunnels and entrances that it is carved or disintegrated through the ceiling. And I will bring you to the map. For your visual reference, I have these circles that will represent the holes in the ceiling.
That's not ominous.
Yeah, no.
Okay. Oh, it's not me.
I found it.
Did that bring everybody to the map?
Yep.
Yeah, I just had to find where we were going.
No problem. I just want to make sure it brought everybody.
All right. Oh,
Mhm.
3 of them. I guess Archie's gonna. I'll have her look at this here thing since she's standing right over it. And I'll walk over there with her.
Come again.
I was gonna have R2 and me look at this thing. What is this?
Oh, it's just a pile of rock.
Rock. Oh, okay. I couldn't tell if it was armor.
No. I mean, there's going to be decaying pieces similar to what's above. This thing has been abandoned for hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years, so you're not going to see anything of value. Pretty much everything is ice, rock, and decaying pieces of metal, armor, or dead bodies and things like that.
It's not marked this time.
There's something going on with your speakers, Jared, or your microphone.
Too loud or
It's gone now.
it's gone.
Yeah, but I also can't hear Jared now, I don't think.
Yeah. He's got a constant blue bar under his thing, like there's something going on there.
I think. Yeah, I couldn't hear him.
Are you able to hear me now?
Yeah.
All right. I'm not sure what the last thing that you heard was. Basically, again, this, besides being a cavern made completely of ice and rock, it matches everything that you've seen thus far. There's apparently nothing of value that you're able to see. Everything is kind of rotten and decayed. So that's just a pile of rock. There might be some metal armor and things that rusted in after hundreds of years of unused.
All right, I want to go check this door out.
All right, I want to head to the middle real quick, and I want to cast Divine Sense.
I'm gonna go over there with Grim.
All right. When Drew kind of stands out in the middle, keep an eye on these hollowed out tunnels above. He's going to cast Divine Sense, and you are not going to. Nothing is going to ping back to you as far as any danger.
All right, cool.
All right, I want to check this door.
All right. Grim is going to approach extremely large wooden double doors. Does not appear to have any type of lock that he's able to see with his eyes. It appears just to be, again, a standard wooden door. It does appear to be extremely heavy in nature and very sturdy construction, but nothing kind of leaps off the page as far as particularly special about it.
What'd you roll?
That was just the description of the door.
Yeah.
And he said it didn't appear to be locked, but heavy.
Well, we're both strong fellows.
Can we look at it for traps, maybe?
Yeah. Do what you want.
That's what I want to do.
Is this a ledge up here?
Yes. Yeah. This is kind of the that kind of pathway or ledge that kind of runs the circumference of the room. It's roughly about 15 to 20 feet above your head.
Drode's going to look at Carrick and be like, can you use any of your magic to warm this place up?
I'll
At this point, Grim might have forgotten what doors look like.
Yeah.
I think I'll take a look at it. we let old One Eye do it.
That depth perception really hurt him there.
Yeah, that one eye's got him.
Yeah, that's right. I keep forgetting that he has one eye now.
This door looks fine.
But,
Let's
but I
open it.
also have a crown. So
Baron walks up to Grim and goes, "Yep, it's the door," and pulls it open, much to the shock of everyone else. But nothing happens. Nothing explodes.
Oh, thank goodness.
And Grim and Baron will walk through.
okay, yeah, I'll walk there.
Yep, I'll go through.
Yeah, I'll go through.
Sure, why not?
You might know what these yellow circles are.
That's where the bad
Hole in the ceiling.
That must have been what I was cut out. Yeah, for your visual representation, these are the holes that you were able to physically spot.
Gotcha.
Above
Okay.
you.
Not bad.
those are whack-a-mole holes.
So y'all will come into another ice cavern that, again, bears striking resemblance to what you've already been through. Grim is able to kind of spot, besides the holes above his head, what appears to be some type of path or door to the north. And we'll kind of relay that to the group. Other than that,
Door to the north and a path to the, I guess, west.
Let's get R2 out to the west
okay.
here.
Either left or up.
I'll tell the group it looks like maybe there's some chest or something out to the west and another door. Can I tell what that is?
R2 will relay back to you that it appears to be another large wooden oak door.
A wooden door. Okay.
Make a perception check for R2.
18.
This one actually has visible ice on the wood.
It's chilly willy. All right. I'll never come back and I guess send her up the other way. There's another door. She's starting to learn what doors look like. All right, guys, we got some 2 rooms with doors.
Two possible rooms with just 2 doors.
Yeah, the door to the north, and then there's a room to the west with another door and a chest.
I'll go to this room over here and check out these.
Well,
Yeah. I'm gonna go
in
look
the
at
interest of
this.
not splitting everybody too much, I'll go. Ivor and Aries will go north.
Okay.
And I'll take Baron in between Jarut and Grim.
Is this a chest here, I guess?
All right. We'll handle these, I guess, one at a time. Let me zoom in. Ivor and Aries went to the north.
Yeah, I think I got Aries stuck in the other.
Oh, I got it. Here you go. How does that help?
Okay. Yeah. Now I can move him.
So he should be up there with Ivor.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so Ivor's we'll just handle these in order. Ivor and Aries kind of approach the door to the north. It appears to be a similar oaken door that that y'all previously kind of went through. If he wants, he can make an investigation check.
Yeah. Investigation for Ivor will be just straight 0. So let's see.
Hey, all right.
Pretty good. Nothing raises any alarm bells for Ivor. He kind of pushes it, but does not, just gently. It does not appear to be locked, and it will kind of swing open. We'll see, based on his field of view. Let's see here. The what appears to be a, maybe just based on what he can actually see right on the entryway, maybe what used to be an old chapel of some sort.
Okay. I'll just badge the group and tell everybody that. Say, Drew, there might be some stuff.
All right, I'm gonna go check that out.
I don't know.
Okay. All right. So Drew will kind of see, and you. Let me see if I can open this door now that it's open for you. Let's see here. Let me know if this creates.
Yeah, I'll let you know when I see something.
Let's see here. I'm trying to select it.
Okay, it
Did
just
that-
it popped open. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you kind of swing it to the left. And again, you kind of see what appears to be some type of a chapel.
Okay. Drew is gonna check that out. He's a religious sort of fellow.
I want to go look at this symbol on the ground up here.
I'll take Ivor in the door.
Okay.
With Aries next to him, just so we can see the entire room.
Okay. All right.
So he can.
I'll move him across there because I can't see how far part of it is. All right, and we'll kind of fast forward real quick because I think Carrick and everybody else was doing something else.
Yeah, they were somewhere else.
All right, so yeah, Grim, Carrick, and I guess it's just Grim and Craig. It looks like Baron and Jack are kind of holding steady in the middle room. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just tagging along with Baron.
Okay. Grim and Carrick are going to kind of move into this room. You're going to describe what you see. You're going to see what appears to be at the north end and the south end, very large dwarven statues chiseled out of the rock. They've actually chiseled it out of the actual rock of the side of the cave wall. Very ornate and carrying shields and swords. This is some type of pass through to the room to your west. You will take a look at these. You'll see some chests sitting here on the ground. If you want to go ahead and I assume I'm just assuming here for safety reasons you're going to investigate. I shouldn't always do that.
Sure.
I mean, it could be a mimic.
17.
All right. Nothing kind of leaps off the page at you, Carrick. It just looks like a similar chest that you've encountered thus far in the Citadel.
Open it.
Okay. Carrick is going to pop open the top on this one. It's going to, make an awful creak, as this has been probably hundreds of years since this thing is opened, but your eyes will be met with a very familiar sight, no matter how long it's been closed for. You are going to find, let me click on it. You have found 1,000 gold pieces.
Nice.
Which I can't carry. So yeah. Somebody want to hold my share of this 1,000 gold?
Yeah, I'll grab it.
There's room in the bag of holding.
Yeah. I'll
Open this chest in front of me.
I'll put my share of the bag of holding. Give everybody what is that like?
A little less than 200 a piece.
Yeah, something like that.
Like 100 and
About 165 each.
All right. And the Grim is actually, there's another, what appears to be small chest and barrel that he's approached. Are we just are we checking on that as well?
yeah, I want to open that thing.
All right. All right. So he's just going to grab it and throw open the top then. And in that, you're going to find what appears to be similar to what you found above, a small batch of purple corundrums that are worth 800 gold pieces. And you'll find 2 regular health potions.
What was the value on that corundum?
800 gold pieces. And at this point, you are going to hear a god-awful roar.
Okay.
How many health potions?
2.
2. Regular.
Yeah, two regular health potions. And I'm going to need everybody to make a perception check.
My passive's 19, so.
Oh, wow. Okay. Jack rolling awesome tonight. All right. Several things are going to happen here. Just so happens the ones that have kind of held back, Jack and Baron, are everyone hears this roar, but Jack and Baron are actually able to not only see what happens, but be able to, based on their perception, be able to tell what's happening and what direction it's coming from. You are actually going to hear what appears to be a lurching or pulling shut. The door behind Root and Ivor has slammed shut. It will be you don't see anything, but they have been telekinetically closed, and you will hear the direction that happened and be able to see it based on y'all's location and perception. Also, after this roar emanates, Ivor and Droot are going to hear cracking and splitting, and up through the ice. And as y'all hear all of this kind of echoing through these, it kind of comes from all directions due to these large holes above your head. Grim and Carrot are going to notice movement out of the corner of their eyes, and these holes and these icy holes in the wall are going to come crawling out. Ivor, standing at the door, will attempt to pull the door open, but it is not going to budge as it is being telekinetically held. And we might as well have everybody roll for initiative. Add everybody to the... Here.
Oh, is the initiative order up yet?
It should be in just a second.
Oh, sorry. I've been rolling. Oh, it's okay. It's stuck in there. Good.
All right, that should be. This map is so large, I had to zoom out to get everybody.
I know Grim and Baron are in there twice. Ivor's in there twice.
Oh yeah,
Actually, there twice.
when y'all were rolling it. Let's see here. Let me.
Yeah, it was populating before you. I guess you brought it up. But this is my fault.
All right.
I just thought it was.
Who's
up.
in there twice?
I think everybody.
All right, I'll get rid of the zeros. Ivor's gone. Jack's gone. Grim's gone. Baron's gone. All right, and we can get rid of R2. All right. All right, that should be everybody. So descending. All right, round one. Drew,
Fight.
you're up.
Let's see. I'm actually going to move back towards Ivor. And I'm going to hold my action for if anything comes within melee range.
Okay. Baron.
I see a gentleman to my south, so I'm gonna go hit that guy.
Okay.
Now, as far as terrain, you tell me what I can get in and what I can't. But
Everything's frozen. I mean, that's not water or anything like that. It's kind of frozen, similar to the altar room where Drew found the Holy Avenger. So you can cross all that.
I can stand where I'm at then.
Yep.
Okay. I'm just gonna swing at this fellow.
Okay. Yep, that'll hit.
Okay.
That's 25.
And I'll do it one more time.
Oh yeah, that'll hit. Barrett is going to swing at that thing, and it's going to fall into a pile of bones.
All right, good. And I'll just stay right there, I guess.
All right. What is Ares going to do?
Ares will he'll hang tight right there, hold his action for anything attacking any of his buddies.
All right. Jack, you're up.
I'm gonna move up here because I can't see. Who did you attack, Baron? Did you throw your sword?
He was hit. There was an enemy right
Oh,
here.
he's dead right there. Okay.
Yeah, he demolished it in 2 hits.
Yeah, that's right. I'm going to vicious mockery this guy down here. So he needs to make a wisdom save.
He will not pass this. Oh,
Nice.
he's a -1. This is a lucky.
Unbelievable. I don't think I even get the roll damage. Pretty sure I don't.
I think if he's a -1, he still gets you. Maybe not. I don't know.
Because it succeeded. It must succeed on a wisdom saving throw. Take 1d4.
All right, you going to use any of your extra movement?
No, stay right here.
All right. This thing that's standing, it kind of comes crawling out and face to face with Carrick is going to stand up. And then he's going to take a swing at Carrick. Miss.
That's a miss.
Yeah, so that's a miss. Carrick, you're up. You as this thing kind of takes a swing at you with its sword, you kind of step to the right. It's not moving terribly fast. It's a pile of bones. So what are you going to do in retaliation?
I think for funsies, I'll draw my sword and take a swing.
Nice.
All right.
15 to hit.
Oh, that'll hit.
And 6 points of damage.
You will chisel off some bone.
Talking about.
Nice. Heck yeah.
All right. Anything else?
No, that's it.
Points
All right.
are points.
Next up is this creature that has broken through the ice.
That's up north. I gotta go back and see.
15, 20, 25, 30. Okay. Oh, just enough. He is now within melee range. Drew said you were going to hold your action until something came within range.
Yes.
He is within range.
And I'll swing my Holy Avenger twice.
Okay. The first one will miss unless you're adding something to it that I can't remember.
No, I'm not. That wore off.
All right. The second one will make contact.
So 18 misses. Okay.
So you second your first swing, it deflects. The second one makes contact. 12 points of damage. Anything else?
No, that's it.
All right. So now it is going to.
That was my held action.
All right. It's going to make its multi-attack. First one's a miss.
Yes,
Second one's a hit.
that'll hit.
And then it'll swing its chains. That'll miss.
So 23.
Yep, just 23 slashing. So it's going to claw at you, and it'll make contact on the second one, but you'll shrug the rest of them off. All right. Oh, that scrolled too fast. All right. Let's see here.
Hey, I forgot to give R2 something to do. So if you'll let me, I'll just
Okay.
tell her to help
Absolutely. Yeah. Help out who?
Baron.
Okay. All right. This skeleton gonna come up to Grim. Going to swing. Does that hit? He's muted. I can't hear.
Yeah, 23 hits.
All right. So you'll take 13 piercing damage and then 14 poison damage. And then you need to make a DC 15 Constitution save.
So let me get that damage, 24.
All right. As this blade cuts into you, not only does it do that damage, but now you, with that roll, you feel that you don't feel well at all. You are now actually poisoned, and so you'll have disadvantage on your attack rolls and your ability checks for 1 minute, unless you have something that you're able to immediately as a.
I'm actually I'm resistant to poison.
Oh, okay. Then
I would have advantage on it, but
so resistant. So that means if you're resistant, you only take half of that 14, and then you'll have advantage, but you still failed.
Still failed. Okay, so I need to add 7 health points back.
Yeah, add 7 back. Yeah. And this one is going to walk up to you and take its swing. That'll miss. And now standing toe-to-toe with these two things, Grim, it's your turn.
Normal size. Enough for people to go there. So I don't have to type. One second. All right. I'm reading real quick.
That's right.
Okay. I'm going to back away from this gentleman here. Oh, so he gets an opportunity to attack.
Hold on 1 second. I'm answering something. All right. Let's see. Which one did you back away from?
The one that was directly in front of me. I stepped back to the middle of the room.
Oh, actually, they were both toe-to-toe with you, so
Okay, well, both of them.
yeah. That'll miss. And the next one will miss as well. So you're able to do your dwarf roll backwards without any negative repercussions.
And I'm going to cast Destroy Undead.
Okay.
Ooh.
They all have to make wisdom. Every undead under a 1 CR will have to make a wisdom saving throw, or they're dead.
All right. Yeah, he's definitely that. And so, what's the range?
30 feet.
30 feet. I think that's all of them in the room, isn't it?
Yeah, I measured.
And he said wisdom. So,
Yeah, I measured.
oh yeah, there we go. Now we're rolling like skeletons. There we go. And this is the bottom one he missed, and then this is the one by Carrick. All right, they all failed.
Wow, what a spell.
So they're all destroyed, right?
Yeah, they're all dead.
Boom.
Nice.
Oh, you just killed everybody in the room.
Boom. So as
I'm gonna stab it again real quick.
in full Matrix fashion, again, you do a barrel roll backwards, come to your feet, cast a spell, and everything around you disintegrates that's undead. And Carrick, Baron, and Jack just kind of look at you like, "Where's that spell been?"
Yeah,
We've been in the stab cavern for like 3 days.
I got one.
No judgment for me. I haven't done a single point of damage since we've been on.
Graham,
Nice.
is that all your movement, or do you have anything left?
No, that's all my movement, and that was my action.
All right. Ivor is up. He is in this room directly behind Root. What is he going to do?
He'll back up to the door right
Okay.
now and ask a question from the DM. This guy in front of us, in front of Darut.
Mm-hmm.
How large is he?
Oh, he's big enough where you can get a shot at him without hitting Darut.
Yeah, sure. Compare him to Ares.
They're both large creatures per se. This one's bigger than Ares, though.
Okay. Well,
This thing's bipedal as opposed to a quadruped, so he stands a good bit tall. This thing's probably 8-9 feet tall.
how wide is he?
I'm probably roughly about, I don't know, 4 feet.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
I mean,
Okay.
he towers over Darut.
Yeah. He'll take a shot at him. Drew did no damage to him, or did he?
No, I hit him. I hit him
Okay.
at least once.
So we'll do the sneak attack, Colossus Slayer.
Yeah, he's big. Unless you're adding something
No.
that misses.
I'm rolling that right. He's just rolling like dog shit. Okay.
Yep, that arrow will deflect off of its shoulder.
You can take off Colossus Slayer on that one, but keep
All right, that little tie goes to the runner, so it'll be 8, 9, 10, 18. So that one will find its home. So you got anything else he's going to do?
No, that's all you can do.
All right, round 2. Drew?
Well, let's see.
You don't happen to have Destroy Undead, do you?
No, I do not.
No. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, I was trying to see what other stuff I have besides just swinging at this guy.
Right.
But no, my deal. First of all, it doesn't destroy undead, but mine just turns he has to be fade. This guy's undead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stay in melee though and swing behind him. And I'll just swing with Holy Avenger.
I have no idea where y'all are at.
Well,
It wouldn't matter if you did.
All right, so let's see. The second one will miss, but the first one will make contact, so that is 20 points of damage.
and that's all I got.
Baron, you're up.
Yeah, I know they're up there, so I'm going to take both my 1, 2. Let me just do this instead of doing this. Where was I? Right here.
Hang
on. Show to others. Yeah, I can get to that. I can get to that door.
Yeah, with your dash action.
Yeah. All right. I'm at that door.
Okay. What's Ares gonna do?
He's gonna get melee advantage with the root
Okay.
and start biting.
Okay.
And he'll miss.
He's gonna attempt to take a bite out of him, and that is going to miss.
Yep.
Jack.
I'm going to move. Actually, I want to go diagonal. So 3, 4, 5, 6. And that's it. I can't do anything.
Garrick.
Carrick's up.
Yep.
Hey, Garrett, you gonna do the polar bear challenge?
Yeah, go in the water. And 25, 30. I guess I'll just go ahead and use my action to dash to get over there. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Bring R2 on over. 5, 10, 15, 30, 50. And that's my turn.
Okay. All right. I'm guessing that Mark has figured out how to keep his wolf alive. Just don't be here. So I'm not going to kill his wolf.
I mean, I'm not gonna play it like he's not here. So.
No, I know. I mean, but I'm not gonna. I mean, I guess
He'll get saving throws.
So this thing will makes an attack against what it thinks is the biggest threat, which is going to be this this half-orc thing standing in front of him.
That'll hit.
Okay, and the second one.
That'll miss.
Okay, and then the chains.
Oh, that'll hit. Jeez.
All right, so you're going to take 54, and then you need to make a DC Constitution saving throw of 16.
54 plus 17 is what, 61?
No, it's just 31 plus 23.
Yeah, but then the first one hit, the claws.
Oh, yeah.
So that's 54 and 17 is 61.
My math is not good. I don't have a calculator. Yeah, sure.
And then make what save?
You got to make a Constitution save. Got to beat a 16.
Nope.
All right. You are poisoned. You are at disadvantage on checks and attacks.
All right.
So you're back to normal right now.
And Grim, you're up.
Run. I measured it. He can get to right there with a dash.
With a dash. All right. Ivor.
Ivor will slide to his left.
Slide to the right.
And he will do all his stuff. Thank God he finally did something.
Yep, that'll hit. So 12, 16, 20, 28.
And we'll take off, well, we can just do regular Hunter's Mark this time. 15. He's hitting, finally.
And then another 15. Both arrows are going to find their mark. They're going to pierce into what's left of his rotting flesh. He'll roar. He still looks very battle capable, but you've definitely done some damage to him. Is he going to take any remaining movement?
No.
All right. Round 3, Droot.
Turn again. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and cast protection from good and evil on myself.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, that'll be my action.
You'll have to throw it up there because I can't remember what that does.
Basically, he has disadvantage on attacks against me.
Okay.
Here, let me see if I got it. I'll throw it.
I
up
got
there.
it right here.
I got it.
Baron, you're up.
I want to see if there's any way I can get through this door. I mean, the only thing I
it's-
could do is a strength check or something, I guess.
You can either strength check it or you can attack it.
Let's attack it.
Okay. All right. Baron is going to pull out. I wish I could pronounce it. Hazawaron.
Yeah, I don't know how to say it either.
You are going to begin to hack at it. You're going to notice that large portions of it kind of splinter off and chunk out, and you will be able to just barely see glints of light through the door as you kind of do some heavy damage with that swing.
Okay, I'm gonna swing at it again. My
Okay.
second attack.
Okay. Emboldened with what you've seen, with what you've been able to do with the door, you continue to swing at it. Larger chunks come out. You are now able to make out the back of Ivor. You're able to see him and Ares. You're not able to see Jarut, but with this big thick creature standing in front of him. But you are able. There's enough holes in this door where it looks like a bit more damage to it, and you would actually be able to pull it apart.
Okay, I'm gonna just step to the side over here, so everybody else can see what just happened.
Okay. What there he's going to do?
All I can do. He's gonna bite this dude.
Okay.
For advantage, so 25, 5 points
He's
of damage.
advantage, so
And
he
it has to
take-
make strength saving throw.
That's 5. Yep. Strength save or be knocked prone. Let's see here.
Well.
He's prone.
So Ares is going to, while this creature is occupied with Drew, is going to come up behind him, grab his rotted leg, and pull him onto his face.
Bite that, please.
Yeah, I should have killed the wolf.
Yep.
That was
Jack?
a crit, by the way.
Jack,
Yeah.
Jack, you're up.
I am going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Hey, that was a crit, you said? Yeah, that's 10
Yeah.
damage.
Yeah.
I saw it. I subtracted it.
Really good damage roll though.
I'm gonna,
Yeah, right.
All ones.
shit.
2d6.
I guess I'm just going to take out my sword and take a whack at this door.
Okay.
I don't know if I know how to do this. I don't even have a sword on my character. Oh, yeah. So 20.
All right. You roll the damage. Oh!
Oh,
That doesn't count. I was trying to roll damage. Maybe this will do it. So 9 points of damage.
Okay. As you Jack pulls up and does the only thing he can think to do is show off his brute strength. He whacks at this door, and believe it or not, he hits it hard enough that a portion of the door actually completely falls away, where the door is not open, but someone could step through it, and you're able to fully see the entire figure of Ivor.
I am not going to step through it because I'll block the entire doorway because that's all my movement. So I'm going to move right.
Okay. Carrick, you're up.
Yeah, I guess I'll go peek through 5, 10, 15, 20, and I'll step through,
Ivor says you are allowed.
bring the bird, I mean.
Take the bard with you.
Bring the
All
bard.
right,
Hell, take the
I-
fighter with
I
you.
get
That'd
it.
be ideal.
all right, so Carrick has stepped into the room, and he's got his little bird too.
I see the one bad guy there.
I don't have your. I can select your token, but I assume that's what you see.
I'm going to go ahead and send the R2 on ahead. She's been about 15, 20 feet, so 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Okay. I'll message back, hey, there's one of these big ones in here, and then I'll take 10 feet of movement, step to the side. What does this guy look like? Has he been hit? I haven't been paying
Yeah, he's
attention.
Oh yeah, he's pretty beat up, but I mean he's still battle ready.
And he's prone on the ground.
Yeah,
Is he prone?
yeah, he's prone.
Well, let's see then. How much? No, I'm going to stay back. I'm going to sheath my sword and I'll firebolt him. I'm at disadvantage, I assume, because it's a ranged attack.
Yeah, that's the way that was supposed to work.
That would be a natural 1 then.
Magic missile.
Yeah.
Level 5.
All right. So this creature is going to use his action to stand up. I believe that's right. If he wants to,
Half his movement. To stand up.
I thought he used his action.
No.
He can certainly use his action to stand up.
But I guess I misread this. It's been so long since I've seen something prone. I was right.
It's half your movement to stand up.
Okay, yeah, he's just going to stand up. He's not going to have to take any movement. He would normally turn at the thing that bit him and knocked him on his butt, but I'm not going to do it to Ivor right now. So he's going to maybe Droot will finally get his brother to play online, so he'll quit getting attacked.
Yeah.
First one will miss. Second one I think misses.
Yes.
All right, and then he'll swing his chains. And that'll miss.
Yes.
All right.
Plus, they're all at disadvantage. So, woohoo.
So it is Grimm's turn.
All right. Still can't do anything. I can get with my dash action. I can get. I can get 5 feet in the door with my dash action.
Okay.
There, right there. Let's see what's going on. Oh, this is a nice room.
All right. Ivor is going to.
Okay, Ivor will get out of the way at least.
We'll just move him right there.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, can he? I guess he can still shoot.
Yeah, he can shoot over Droot.
Okay. Let's do this. Not gonna hit.
Now that one will miss.
And then I don't know. This is called second attack. But he has Hunter's Mark, so 9.
And that one will hit.
Why does he roll like shit on his good attacks?
All right.
Anyway.
Droot.
Let's let me see here. No, it doesn't work. Really don't have options for bonus actions. All right, well, never mind then. So I'm back to normal with this guy because I'm disadvantaged for poison, but I have advantage for Ares.
Yeah.
All right, I'll just take my 2 swings.
Both of the first ones, that was it because advantage misses. The second one hits. That's 17. Anything else?
No, I'm good. I'm gonna stay there.
All right, Baron.
I'm gonna slide in this door. 5, 10. Well, okay. I want to be like right here in front of Carrick. I'm gonna toss the sword at Batty.
That'll make contact. That's all right. With that one, you're going to notice that this thing lets out a guttural roar. You're going to see a lot of black fluid pour from several spots on its body. You seem to be nearing that 10. Was that a fail?
Not. Oh, I don't know. Was it?
I think it's a fail,
Well, it has to be 10 or better.
but it's a red. It was a critical fail.
Okay. Well, my sword's stuck in that dude.
Is that the only way for you to fail that throw?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the only way.
All right, what's Ares gonna do? I'm sure biting.
Yeah, he's gonna bite him.
Probably knock him prone. Yep.
No, you
Let's see
got
here.
13 to save it.
I know, but he'll fail.
Yeah.
No, he passed.
Today.
Stop saying
But he did do some damage. All right, this thing's looking pretty rough. Jack,
I'm gonna come in here and kill it.
Thank you.
I'm gonna go right over here, and I'll just vicious mockery it. So it's got to make a wisdom save.
all right.
Hey, failed it finally.
it's good.
So he's at disadvantage on his next attack, and he takes 7 points of damage.
And
Shamed him to death.
he is dead.
Really?
And y'all are out of combat.
Nice.
Yep.
All right. Well, then I'm gonna pop a healing potion.
I'm gonna go look at this room. Do I recognize the symbol on the floor?
No, it looks like a dwarven symbol. It's just something that's been etched into the ground and been chipped away and rusted and decayed over the years. You get again, based on your first initial investigation when Ivor first took a look in it and drew it, it looked like it maybe back in the day was some type of chapel that was built down here for the king, but you don't see anything that appears to be worth anything or of anything of note. It appears to be completely in disarray and disrepair.
What is this on the wall right here? Is it just part of the
Yeah,
picture?
it's just ice kind of coming out. That's ice effects.
Okay.
No secret doors in the back.
I mean, you can make an investigations check.
Yeah. Got disadvantage.
I'm gonna go.
Now, you don't see anything that makes you think that there's anything special about this wall.
Oh no.
Yeah, I'll give Drode. I have
I want to do an
regular
investigation.
healing potion. I'll give Drode.
Jack, not trusting Carrick's current mental state, does a better, more thorough search of the room and is able to, with almost 100% certainty, declare that this room, there's nothing of worth in this room, nothing secret or anything like that.
I'll just pull up my map and look at it again and be like, wasn't there supposed to be a lake down here?
Grim will give Darut 1 greater and 2 regular healing potions to do what he wants to with, and he'll also give him a uh, 16 points of healing.
Oh, thank you.
You have a regular, Jimmy. That
Okay.
I have.
Does he? Yeah, there was supposed to be a lake, Carrick, according to your not so goddamn accurate map.
Yeah. One more door we haven't opened yet.
Yeah, we haven't finished exploring yet.
I hope that teleportation map you got is a little more accurate.
Mm-hmm. Y'all ready to go back to Valor Point yet?
No, just somewhere else.
Just not.
I don't know if you were keeping track, but that's pretty much the only place we can go to other than here and the Harper hideout that y'all don't like. So
No, I know.
we'll go back and look at this icy door, I guess. But seeing as how this place was a trap, I'm gonna not go by myself.
Icy door was in the other room.
Yeah, it was this way.
Yeah, it was to the.
Icy door down.
Hey, drive when you feel better. Come on down here.
Yeah, yeah, I'll be down there in a sec.
He's just chugging health potions.
Good mine, right?
Y'all approach a door previously scouted by Carrick and Grimm. It appears to be similar to the other large wooden doors, very sturdy, almost what would appear to be impregnable, but however, as with the other ones, it bears handles that appear to would pull it open. You don't witness, or I say witness, you don't see any type of locking mechanisms or bars pulled across it. The only distinguishing feature is it appears to have ice visibly all along the exterior of the wood.
Hey, quick question. The poison lasted for a minute.
Correct.
Would it be unpoisoned at this point?
Yes.
Or...
Yes.
Okay.
And you'll now be immune.
Okay. Open the door.
Let's open it. I'll mage hand to open it just for funsies.
Okay. As you open it up, you will begin. It slowly opens, and as you do it, you will see what appears to be another large cavern, completely covered in ice, with a bridge crossing a very large expanse of emptiness.
Okay, I'll send the bird in.
As that door opens again, and as R2 flies in, everyone will hear a deafening sound. This is going to be louder than any noise that you've heard thus far. In fact, the reverberations are so great it almost shakes you off your feet. Everybody make a perception check.
While we're doing this, can we see if that water is actually frozen down there, or is that bridge over like unfrozen water?
The water is what we would call kind of like when you put a drink and you leave it in the freezer for just a little bit of time. You see some ice on it, but you can tell that it is now liquid.
It's a slushy.
It's a slush. There we go. It's a snow cone.
Okay.
All right. Droot Droot and R2 and Jack are going to be able to immediately pinpoint the direction of the sound.
I don't think Jack. I rolled a 1.
Oh wait, who was it then that rolled? Droot and somebody else.
Did we roll some?
I was looking at your investigation roll from earlier, Jack. So it'd be Droot and R2 are going to, and I don't know what'd you get, Carrot?
Let me.
It's in that roll. I sent it to you.
Oh, there it is. Okay. Droot and R2 will relay this to Carrick. While it is an extremely violent shaking and reverberation that kind of shakes the entire chamber, the two of them are going to be able to tell where it's coming from. It appears to be coming from above. It almost sounds like parts of the structure being pulled down and collapsing on itself. It almost seems as if things are falling apart above you.
Like inside the cave that we're in? Like inside the cave we're in, or out?
No, the cave. You, besides the dust and the rubble that just kind of is naturally falling from the ceiling, there's been no structural damage to this room or what you can see. It sounds like it's coming from several levels above you.
I'm just gonna point up and be like, guys, that doesn't sound good.
But it's not outside.
No, it's not outside. It's coming from higher up from whence you came. It almost sounds like something's pulling down pieces of the citadel, like the mountain is collapsing above you.
Really?
And outside, do we see daylight out of the sky, or?
You are still well and truly underground, but this is a very large underground, what appears to be reservoir or lake that is kind of stretches in all directions underneath. It is slushy, I guess you'd say, but it is moving. You can tell there is some ice flow and this is a frozen bridge that reaches across this expanse.
I got you.
On, boys.
Yeah, moving on.
The bridge looked like it would hold people's weight.
Yes.
Very quick cross.
Now you'll reach another door similar to all the others, and I guess for the
13 for investigation.
right, it's again matches the same thing. You don't see anything that kind of jumps out at you, causes you alarm. Baron takes a good quick look at it, and he kind of gives the nod like it's safe to proceed. So does Ivor, and
Yeah.
Carrick.
Okay.
Carrick will do the same as before and open the door with his mage hand for show. We only have, I guess R2 is on top of somebody. I can't tell.
Yeah. Hang on. I'll get him out of the way.
It's all right.
I just started making a group out of those three so I could move them all at the same time.
Whoa. I didn't mean to do that. Trying to get it off that group. How did that happen? There we go. I'm trying to bring everybody in there, but it's moving multiple tokens.
Jack's putting his nose in the corner of Blair Witch style.
Yeah. All right. This is a good stopping point for me. Good luck, fellas. Godspeed.
All right, man.
All right. You kind of find yourself in a chamber with more of this water below you. You kind of step up to the base of some stairs. You're able to see what appears to be a room that has kind of been destroyed around you, but Baron and Grim are able to make out just barely what appears to be a door to the west.
That little tiny door,
Like here.
like here.
Is this for real water? Like not slushy water?
It appears to be of the same viscosity, but it is. It is running. It is moving.
Okay.
Is this like a double layer, 2-tier thing? Like you go up on a balcony?
Yeah, you just go up the steps.
Is there anything underneath?
Mm-mm.
I don't see steps. I guess R2 might.
Right here. Oh, across? No, it's whatever path leading to the door has been either destroyed and the debris submerged.
So are we under this little?
So is this like do I have to jump in the water here?
Yeah, I was about to say I'll jump in the water. Don't do that.
It might be really cold though.
Yeah, it might be, but
Cool.
actually, is it?
It will be.
Hey, what is this up here? Is that like a?
That's what I was looking at.
Now it's that's just where part of the mountain is kind of caved in through the wall.
Ah, okay. So it's not like a path.
I mean, is this? We're still in a dungeon, right?
Oh yeah. You're like under the mountain.
Dim light. I mean, I can fly over there and see it. Check that door out.
Oh, yeah, with your cape.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So Baron's gonna fly over to the door. There you go. All right, you'll take a look at the door and you can make an investigation check.
Straight. No, what? Just investigation.
Sorry, yeah. Yeah. Nothing jumping off the page.
I'll open it.
Okay. When you open the door, you are able to, you are hit with just the most incredibly foul smell that you have probably ever had the displeasure of experiencing.
So Constitution.
You will hear what sounds to be a large body of moving water that actively moving. It seems to echo throughout a wide expanse that you can't visibly see all parts of the room. It's probably the largest cavern you've seen thus far.
Oh, okay. So nothing actually happened to me. I just
No. You're just like I said. You open the door and it's like you've taken the seal off something that's been rancid and kept enclosed for centuries.
oh good. I'll walk in there.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll badge everybody before like this. Whatever's in here is dead as fuck. And let's go in. But you can come in if you want to. I gotta find where we're at here. Oh, we all went? Okay.
Well, not all, but I the tokens were already there because I assumed at some point people were going to go in.
Yeah. They were gonna be there directly.
Disregard the other people's tokens, but that's is what you see at this point.
Okay. There are dead people in here. I'm just badging everybody. They're dead people, and same thing. Just whoever built this cavern, like bridges, and some more bridges, and a ravine with dead people in it. So,
All right, then.
um,
We'll make our way across.
Yeah.
Somehow, magic.
yeah. I mean, I don't know. I can pop my head back out and tell them that, or badge them that they need to get back over here, or they can.
Okay. Oh, he comes back, popping out through the door with a big grin on his face, and hey guys, it's wonderful in there.
Yeah, it's a nightmare.
Did you see the dragon?
There was only a few dragons.
Okay.
No, it's the same. It reminded me of the beginning of this cave, like dead people that if you touch them, they probably come back to life.
Don't make a lot of noise.
Yeah, or don't touch them,
Um,
or touch them one at a time.
Remember that one time back in the Gap when we were in that bar and I won a trophy for dwarf.
Door tossing.
Let me get. Hey, I'm gonna. As soon as I hear that, I'm going back in the door. I don't want to get hit by a dwarf.
Okay.
Trophy.
Oh boy, that's hilarious.
So I'm about to throw a dwarf.
Yeah, I think Ivor probably should help.
Hey, Carrie Kate helping.
Yeah,
I could just jump.
I think everybody could probably just jump. Almost.
How far is that? 15 feet?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 25 roughly.
Yeah, it's gonna.
Well, Baron didn't jump that then.
Yeah, he turned into a bat.
No,
Blue, that's right.
I didn't turn into a bat.
He just got that cape.
I really try not to cheese that, so I only fly when I absolutely have to.
And just for funsies, and because I haven't used any of these spells yet, you're going to see Carrick kind of get a back up and get a little running start. And I'm going to take off towards the water. And
Are you
as
gonna use the jump spell?
do what now?
Are you gonna use the jump spell?
No, as I reach the edge, I'm going to pull out a golden wire, and you're going to see me just my feet come off the ground, and I was going to do the running man in the air, and just fly right across.
Maybe fly spell,
And it's levitate.
levitate.
Hopefully, my momentum will carry me on across.
If not, I can skew.
That ain't the way that one works.
I know it says you can move, but you can't
No, you have to be touching something. You have to. I use that quite a bit.
Well, then fine. I'll just push off of that wall behind me after I levitate.
Use your inertia.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking he had run a start and he just did it and just kind of carried on over. But if not,
Either way, you could go to the top of the chamber and just like.
Yeah, you're going to have to levitate up to the top and pull over because if you're just going to be out here in the middle of nowhere with no way to.
You could throw Baron a rope and he could pull you across.
that's fine. Whatever. I'll go to the roof and crawl over. I don't care.
Okay, so Carrick is over there.
Yeah. Oh, it's fine. I haven't used a second level spell in a while.
Right. How's everybody else getting over?
All right, so if like on my strength score, if I long jump, I'm 3 feet short. Can I just make an athletics check to see if I clear that extra 3 feet?
I'm sorry, I was reading something. Go ahead. Come again.
I was gonna say off of my just strength score, I'm about 3 feet short. If I use an athletics check, can I try to make that extra 3 feet?
Absolutely.
All right. Come on, athletics. 18.
Yeah, because for that, just jumping a few feet further than you normally could would be a DC of 10.
Okay, cool. So I made it then on the long jump.
All right, Droot's over.
Or do I need to throw Grim first?
No, that's fine.
No, Ivor can help. Well, yeah. I don't know.
Here, I'll say, well, let me help throw Grim first then.
Okay.
Because I wouldn't leave the team behind.
So Droot is going to stand right here. Grim is going to get a running start and is going to run at Droot and going to put a foot in his hands, and you're going to try to vault him over. Go ahead and make a strength check.
I thought we were going to do the door toss.
Oh, yeah. In fact, Grim almost hits the door or the archway above.
I say I'm proficient in this. I'll have a trophy.
And then Droot's going to do his thing, get over there. All right. So Ivor and Jack.
In Aries.
Can I throw him my rope and just like make like a little
I'm trying to look up the jumping thing for a direwolf, but
It's your strength, is what it is.
okay. So
What's
it's
the strength score?
+3.
Yeah. So 16. You can jump 16 feet.
normally?
Okay.
That's we just like throw a rope over, tied off around that archway, and them just kind of shimmy across, or like hold on and just kind of.
Okay.
Hang on.
That's true. I guess since I've got my levitate still up, I could take a rope up to the ceiling and tie it off and let him just swing across.
I mean, as far as we know, this is just icy water.
As far as we know.
Yep. So we'll Carrick will kind of look at the group. He'll say, "I got this." He'll float back up to the ceiling and hand over hand make his way back across, tying off a rope that Jack and Ivor will use to trapeze across or hand over hand, I guess, monkey bar across. Let's see here. Sheet, where is his? Okay, Jack will make it across. And then I'll let you roll strength for Ivor.
All right. Straight strength.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. Last one across.
Okay. Ivor is going to make it about halfway across, and for I guess he didn't get a good rest in, or he's been he's too tired from stringing his bow in the last battle. He's actually going to his hands are going to slip, and he's going to fall into the water. I need him to make a Constitution save.
You'll get a +3 for me though.
Okay, got to beat a 14.
Nope.
With the +3 makes it.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
We made it.
Someone he will before he has the opportunity to freeze. Someone will throw a rope to him and he'll get pulled up, succeeding on that. All that remains is Aries and
He's going to have to jump.
I'm going to make an executive decision. Ivor is going to command Ares to sit tight.
Okay.
Yeah, that's cool.
And
Room
yeah.
there.
y'all will then move into this room.
Don't mind.
Yeah.
You jacking with my spatial skills here.
Top left.
North just became west.
We just changed cameras.
That's what I'm saying. The directions would have changed. Okie dokie. So we got skeleton things on the ground, and we got holes in the ceiling. I'm gonna send my girl out for a little flippy flop around, and just with her dark vision, I'll tell everybody from here. Even I can see some that are roaming around out there. It looks like.
I just basically all I did was
as R2, I guess, kind of send her partially where you want her to go.
Yeah, I'm just out in the middle.
Okay. She's going to fly out. Before she gets that far, I'm going to describe to you kind of what you're seeing.
Yeah, go for it.
All right, and just
Obviously, this is an extremely large cavern chamber. She is going to be able to, let's see here, control. She's going to be able to see the body of water far to the south and see where it's flowing from, some internal spring. It, again, is slushy, but it is moving to the far southwest. She's going to see what appears to be up on pedestals, some type of mechanism. Click back on her to see what she can see. Control L. She is barely going to be able to see at the very south end of the room an extremely large gate of some sort that is completely closed, that is blocking the water. And to the east of that, a mechanism that looks like something that would control that gate. This chamber is similar to the ones before, covered in rock and ice. It's roughly 4.5 stories tall, the ceiling, which is roughly about 50 feet from floor to ceiling. He's going to see numerous holes throughout the ceiling, more than y'all have witnessed in any room thus far. And I will also see not only several decaying bodies strewn about with different pitfalls and holes in the floor, but you'll also see, as Carrick already described, several undead that are currently seem to be shambling about.
Have they noticed this yet?
Well, as you move her south, that was what we were going to do next.
Yeah.
All right. She'll need to roll for stealth.
17.
you want to start this now, or maybe pick this up in the next session. Yes.
Well, it's up to y'all. It looks like we might be nearing the battle here. Mm-hmm.
I know, but when we're minus at least one.
Well, based on the 17, this one has noticed.
Oh, good.
Noticed R2.
R2.
Notice the bird.
So if you want to stop here, we can.
I think that'd be.
I guess somebody's gonna Jaeger Jack, I assume, huh?
I don't have his current stats even remotely. I mean, I did, but
Jack, I'd say let's do it, but yeah.
I mean,
you got his stats. So we can move partially forward. I mean, I'm gonna put it this way. This is it right here.
Yeah, I mean, it'll be 1 o'clock before we get done.
Yeah,
And I gotta get up in the morning.
yeah, me too.
It's
Well,
gonna
I'm off till Monday, so let's play again.
Oh yeah, I mean I agree, but I just don't want Chris to miss it. I mean Mark, who knows? But
Well, I at this point, I put my cards on Chris. So, I mean, Mark said he was going to play tonight, and he didn't. So,
right, no, I understand, but I'd hate for Chris to miss the thing. And
yeah, I mean, this is it right here.
we just
This-
need to. I mean, if I had his character sheet, I'd roll it, but I don't have an up to date one. Like I have his level
it's
5.
more of a timing. It's more of a timing issue for me. I would.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this is not going to go fast.
Yeah,
I didn't think so.
it can be drawn out. Yeah,
Let's just call it here and know that we're just going to go straight to battle.
Yeah, because like I said, that thing rolled perception and it spotted R2.
Okay. Yeah, I think. I mean, being it's a 12-10.
It's gonna be well past 1 o'clock before we get done.
I hate to. I mean, I would play till 3 o'clock, but I would hate myself in the morning.
oh, yeah, I gotta be up early.
Yeah, 3 o'clock session would definitely hinder a session later this week. So
Well, I mean, we'll call it quits here. Obviously, that because you're going to need everybody. This is
Yeah, it's a lot of baddies.
but I guess since we're here and we're live, and it's easier to do. When is of these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people? When's the next available date for you all? I'm sorry, what?
Tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm available anytime.
I'm good till Monday. Yeah.
Let's see.